What is good, everyone? It is your favorite multi-cardboard selling producer, Izoki, and today I'm gonna keep it fast, I'm gonna keep it quick. I'm just gonna show you how to make a banger using a loop, a simple 8-bar loop, how you can extend it and make it into something full. I really hope that made sense. That just came out of my mind. I wasn't really thinking about it, so I hope that came out the right way. Let's go on my screen, and yeah. Okay, where I got the loop from was from FL Cloud, which is right here. It's like Splice, but for FL users, and it's pretty fire, has some pretty fire sounds, to be honest with you. This is how the loop sounded like originally. I just found it while browsing. I instantly got like so inspired to start creating something. It was at a slower BPM. It was like at 103. So I just stretched it out, pause, and sped it up to 115, which is my typical, you know, kind of party, dance, Afro type of tempo range, from like 110 to 125. It sounded ideal after changing the key just by pitching it down 3 cents. Semitones. This is how it sounds like after I stretched it and pitched it down 3. See, I already got the vibe. I don't need nothing more. But I did add one more melodic element. I kept this one. That stuck in my throat, man. I'm sorry. I added a simple vocal for the chorus, for the part where, you know, they're dancing, get moving and start, you know, shaking your hips and your ass and all that good stuff. The guitar in itself, though it was so simple, it was so full at the same time. So I knew that all I had to really do was get a solid drum pattern down, get the groove going, get the bounce going, and let the artist do the rest. I just felt like I had to add one more melodic element just for the chorus, and it was this vocal. I got the vocal from Arcade. Lovely moments. You can see here are just simple 2 keys, honestly. The whole point of this was simplicity. 2 keys going back and forth. Dun, dun. Then, you know, just these two to just a little something different at the end. Now that on top of the guitar. You see those 2 elements already fill out the whole frequency spectrum. All right, no need to overthink things. Add a bunch of counter melodies and melodies just to make it sound cool for other producers. You can do that, but if your goal is to get an artist on it and make some fire, make some cool shite with another creative that does the same thing as you except with their mouth, keep it simple, but keep it you. Keep it simple, keep it you. And those 2 made up all the melodic elements. And now the fun part, everyone's favorite part, right? The drums. Keep it super simple for you. Honestly, I didn't really think of making this an Afro type of beat, but I just chose sounds that ended up making Afro. And I don't even know if this is an Afro type of drum bounce. I just named it that because I just thought of Africa. But correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments. Yeah, this is how the drum pattern sounded like. I'm gonna break it down after. Yeah, you see, it's all about the bounce, the groove, and how I achieve the bounce groove of this beat specifically. Start off with everyone's favorite thing, the kick. It was just a simple boom, 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 boom. A really easy bounce just to get you moving, get the listener moving. Cause I could have just gone like, but ton ton ton, it gives me that, you feel me, dancing type of vibe. So after I got the kick down, I got this clap. Simple clap on the 1, 2, 3, 4, on the 2 and the 4. And then just by those 2, you wouldn't really think it's Afro, but then the more sounds that I added, I started thinking Afro. Next, I added this rim shot. Super woody. By woody, I mean like it sounds like sticks being clanged together. The next thing, an open hat. All right, we're getting a little bit more Afro here. Just kept that on the every 1 just to accentuate the other drums. And then I added this cool. Now there, my friend, that made it Afro. I don't know how, I just thought of the jungle, to be honest with you, fam. Like the jungle and all the tribes in there just vibing to this, you feel me? Just. The next 2 is this first of the 2, this Caxixi. which is a shaker. It's a type of shaker, I guess. I didn't really even look at the name. I just like heard it and put it in, paused, and it sounded cool. The last percussion that I put in was this hi-hat, which was just a really simple bounce in between the kicks and the other percussions. I could have done that, but it just didn't sound right because the kick already had such a good movement, such a good groove going. I didn't want to overcrowd it with the hi-hat going. You feel me? Like, so I kept it super simple. Now all those together, plus the guitar, you get this, the first part of the chorus. Now the second part of the chorus, everything really stayed the same. I just got rid of the shaker and the hi-hats and replaced those two percussions with the shaker loop. I could have done that with the hi-hats, but replacing the hi-hats with the shaker for that groove made it sound Afro. Yes, there you go. That shaker basically is what made it Afro, to be honest with you. Like a second part of the chorus, which is where you just let the music ride and you start dancing, sounds like this. Transition from the first part of the chorus to the second part. This thing called riser right here. At first it wasn't a riser. How I made it a riser was I just found this effects. It sounded cool, right? So I thought, hold on, let me press reverse and then and I did add one more melodic element. It was this cool, like these cool strings to bridge the pre-chorus. To bridge the pre-chorus. I added these strings for a bridge on top of the guitar. I came up with this melody. I just played it on the keys to keep it 100 with you. It's just something super simple. I played it by ear. On top of the guitar melody, sounds ideal. And you see, I just added that to create a bridge, of course, to transition to the next part, because I just felt if it went straight into the last chorus, it would have sounded too short, not sounded full, you feel me? It just would have sounded like some AI generated type of shit when a human made this. So now just to even, you know, hype up things a little bit more, I made this kick pattern unique, a simple 4 on the floor, then increase the lead gets faster, like little, you know, effects thing. Increase the hypeness. And instead of dropping into the last chorus, I just kept the space in there, put my tag in there, and this little drum roll. Then it drops in. It's my tag. Now the bridge to the final chorus, which you've heard before, sounds like this. Smooth transition. It just sounded cool, to be honest with you. That was personal preference. I feel like it just added more excitement. When it drops, it'll really keep the listener like, woo. That really is it for the whole beat. Now for the intro, I added this cool siren effect, plus this, the shaker, all those together for the intro. For effects, just some EQ on the guitar. Just got rid of the highs to not collide with the vocal and all the other high-end dead percussions. Guitar rig, just for the intro and the outro. Feel me, started off a little bit, you know, a little bit different, just so it's not the same the whole time. I just added this cool "Will This Ever End" preset thing. It's just some cool reverb with distortion, makes it sound far away, and I use it for the intro. Ooh, you hear that, right? You feel it, you feel it. It's like it's beginning. Now it's back to normal. Now it's the normal, my friend. In the outro. I barely even use Guitar Rig, but I just decided to experiment with a different plugin for once, and I stumbled upon that and it worked out perfectly. Yeah, bro, that's really it. The last effects I added was really for the vocal, which is just EQ. You know what that does. Yeah, you know what an EQ does. I really hope you know what it does. All right, just look here. The guitar had, you know, the low end, the harmonics. So that's what I subtracted from here. So the guitar will let this breathe on the high, and this will let the guitar breathe on the low. This was just personal preference to get rid of the unnecessary sibilance, and this little reverb just really added that cool little wetness to the vocal to really bring it to life. EQ for the strings, for the drums, stock plugins, some reverb. It's wider. Can't really tell you how I mix the drums. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. It's just leveling and gain staging and whatever sounds right to you. I could just like put down my whole mixing process, but it's all just EQ, gain staging, and leveling. The rest is literally up to you. Whatever effects you want to add, bro. You want to add some damn distortion to some reversed open hats, go ahead, bro. There's no rules to this. I love making my own melodies, but I also enjoy using loops. And I kind of challenge myself to make a full beat that could turn into a song with a simple, not even 8-bar loop, bro. A 4-bar loop. Feel me? There are no limitations. Don't let anything ever limit you from creating. Seriously, I make my own melodies. I have a very, I'd say a good distinct amount of VSTs, plugins, of drums. But I just love music and all and everything that comes with making it. You feel me? Whether it be someone else's loops, my own loops, my own melodies. If I like it, then I'ma do something with it. You feel me? There's no rules to this music. That's how I'm able to create so much and so consistently and not really burn out. Never let anything limit your creativity. Just because some motherfathers say that, oh, you're not a real producer because you use loops. Fuck them, man. There are no rules to this, bro. The only rules are the ones you set it for yourself. The only limitations are your own. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Always remember who you're doing this for. You're doing it for you. This is your art and your form of self-expression. And if you find something that allows you to do that to the best of your ability, it's not wrong. If it's right to you, guess what? It's right. That's honestly really it for this beat. All that's left now, of course, is the vocals of the artist, which yeah, I'm gonna play it for you now so you can listen to it. Remember, the only limitations you have are your own. Never let anyone tell you what you can and what you can't do with your art. I'm gonna play it now so we can get to the outro and you can get the hell out of here, on with your day, and keep creating.
Izoki.
Alright, yeah. We're back now. All right. I'm sorry. I'm just being me. I'm just having fun, you feel me? Just vibing, despite whatever circumstances life might throw at me. All right, I'm just vibing. I'm just living my life, being me. Yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. I know I was short. I know I was sweet, but you feel me? It's not about the length. It's about how you use it. I hope you learned a thing or two, honestly. As I said before, it doesn't matter if you use your own melodies, if you use loops, if you use drum loops, it doesn't matter. Music is an art and there are no rules in art. Whatever makes your vision come to fruition is right because it is right for you. And who's to say what's right for you besides you? Thank you for watching. Up till now especially, I appreciate you guys so much from the bottom of my heart, my soul. I love you guys, I really do. And I want all of you guys that do, well, what I do, not exactly, but you know, that are out here day after day grinding to make your dreams come true. I don't ever want you guys to stop. I really don't, because I promise you what you do is what you're meant to do for the rest of your life. Because if not, why are you doing it in the first place? Don't think about the when, don't think about the how, but just keep creating, and I promise you one day it'll all pay off. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys in the next one. Izoki out.